Hi guys, my name is Laureate. I'm a design engineer, and this is the fourth lesson of the computer aided design course, Tinkercad. Let's dive straight in. Okay, so next we're going to learn how to group in Tinkercad. That's really going to come in handy in your designs. Okay, because you may not get everything out of the shape you're trying to use, but you may have to use that shape together with another. So you have to learn how to group different shapes in Tinkercad. Right, so let's just quickly do this together. All right, so say we have the shape, we have this one. We like to group the two. First of all, I want to reduce the size, and then I want to lift it up to this height. Let's check the height of our. Okay, it's 20. So if you're lifting it, we want to lift it to the height of 20, and then you want to drag it onto it. Okay, voila. So now we have something like a button that people can click and then achieve something. All right, so we want to group these two. Now look at it. Before we group it, look at how it behaves when it's not grouped yet. We can actually still move this around, and they're not going to be together. All right, we can actually still move it around and they're not going to be together. Now there's something we can do. We can actually highlight both and move them. They're going to move together. But just keep in mind they are not grouped yet. As soon as we lose the highlighting, and we move, it's going to move together. They're going to move in a disjoint manner. Okay, so if you highlight, highlighting is just to help you with your design. Maybe you need both of them going somewhere to achieve something for you. But after you get there, in order for them to stay together, you'd have to group them. Okay. If you don't, you might finish your work and then you want to move certain things that you've done. Maybe you created a car, you want to move the car around, but that there's certain parts that are moving away from each other. Okay, so in order for them to be together, you'd have to group them, right? So when you look up here, you see something like an arrow with an arc below it. That's the group. Okay. So when you click that button, it's going to group it. All right. Now I can move it together without any hassle. And one way you notice that is grouped is that they both assume the same color all the time in Tinkercad. They both assume the same color all the time. Okay, so let's do some more groupings. Hmm, take away the box. I want to work with a cone this time. Let's be a little more. Let's see. Let's twist the scale to curve. Then this is on that guy. Make this a little tinier. Alright, we have something. Okay, I want this to come back a bit. Okay, then I want to group both of them. So I either just create a highlight for both of them, and then I click group. Also, you can click one, hold the shift, and click the other. They're both highlighted. That's also going to come in very handy for you because sometimes the highlighting may not work because you may have a lot of things around the area that you're trying to highlight the things and you want some specific things to be grouped, not everything. And so you need a shift to make that work at that time. If you highlight, you're going to highlight everything. Okay, so in that situation, you need to click one, hold on to the shift and click the other. Then we click our group. Then voila, we have what we're looking for. Like we said, they'll both assume the same color. So this is a very good example of something that we can alter. Now you can see that after we grouped it, our cone, we didn't notice that our cone went beyond the base of the other shape. Okay, so how do we raise it? Now we have grouped it. So when we hold it and move it around, you can see that it's not going by itself, right? Because they are grouped. So we first have to ungroup them. We first have to ungroup them by clicking, and then you click ungroup right there. Okay. Then now we can be specific about which height we want our cone to assume. This shape is the same whether it's up or down. Okay. So we just push it up. Then we may want to reduce the height a bit. Okay. Beautiful, right? Right. So we do that and we go back to group. Perfect. Now I'm sure you realize that there was a display of the hotkeys we could have used for each of the things we were doing, right? When we decide to ungroup, as you can see, Control Shift G. In the same way, assuming this is ungrouped, and we want to group it, as you can see, it's going to be Control J. Okay, we are going to use more hotkeys as time goes on. All right.